John 8:3. The scribes and Pharisees brought to him a woman caught in adultery. And this would now be the last day of her life. And so you need to see her despair as she awaits the inevitable public stoning. But Jesus stooped down and wrote on the ground with his finger as though he did not hear. Rather than getting worked up or offended, he draws the crowd's attention away from this woman's shame and onto himself. And the Greek is very clear. He didn't draw, he wrote. And it wasn't continuous. He would write for a little while, then pause, and then begin writing again, only lifting his head long enough to say, "He who is without sin among you, let him throw a stone at her first." And again he stooped. A short sentence followed by a long silence. Now everyone was as uncomfortable as this woman. Never underestimate the power of silence. Being convicted by their conscience, they went out one by one. Then Jesus raised himself up and saw no one but the woman. And when he spoke to this embarrassed and terrified woman, it was with respect and dignity. They saw her as worthless, but she was the reason he had come. He didn't need to ask about guilt. Hadn't she been caught in the very act? And so he simply says, "Go and sin no more." She's not innocent, but she is free, because he will be paying the penalty for her sin. And now, rather than being the last day of her life, it's now her first. And he can do the same for you.